I never had whatever TV channel it was on, so I never got to see it.
God. I just slight tangent from the seal posting. I saw one of the most in character freerun posts ever. I love it when cosplayers do actually do dumb shit because it's in character.
What is this?
Also, Dino Boy. Yes, that is one of my favorite elephant seal images.
Yes.
What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, I saw that one, Levi.
What is this? What does this refer to? Is that what is that from?
It's a show.
It's cosplay from an anime.
Yeah, no wonder I
It
wouldn't know
is
it.
beautiful though.
Clay Tony is also from Slovakia.
Okay.
Ooh. Actually, I have a lovely comparison of the various monk seals, alive and extinct. With skulls.
Oh.
Come on.
It's gotta be really close to us because like it's from the Stockerau lime quarry, and I know Stockerau is in Austria.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be like right on the border somewhere.
Neat.
Yeah. We won't see it, but Jakos and I are gonna drive past that
Dang.
Oh.
because look, it's smack dab in the middle between Bratislava and Vienna, basically. Like Bratislava is already barely across the border.
I cannot be the only one who sees the resemblance with that last seal and this guy.
Yeah, well, no, I was thinking way more demonic than Shrek.
Yeah,
Like,
He reminds me of someone, but I'm not sure who.
I know.
It's like it's.
oh, I also found some very lovely, in quotation marks, illustrations.
Oh no,
of
yeah. Oh god, who reminds? I know that face. Is it a Batman
it-
villain?
Is it the penguin from the most recent, one of the more recent things?
No.
No.
Oh
No.
god, what's that? Oh, I know that
The
face.
smile and the teeth. I think, but also like the cheeks and like the small beady eyes. It looks so weirdly human, like in general.
Yeah.
Is it from Lord of the Rings, maybe?
No.
Fucking Lurtz.
No, not Lurt. Is it one of the trolls, maybe?
It has something
No.
very trollish about it.
I think it just
Oh,
looks human. I think that's it.
It's a fracas troll. That's it. It's a fracas seal.
pretty much.
No. That's it. I had to post one of my favorite seal images though.
Large size with the eyes.
Oh.
What?
Oh no, that is the look of an animal that has been caught in the act.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a dog.
Also, that is
Ooh,
definitely
ooh,
photoshopped.
Oh,
Obviously, yeah.
finally something on ecology. The presence of a sagittal crest and strong lambdoidal crest, the complexity of the teeth, and the short rostrum all indicate that the feeding mechanism of Devinophoca was adapted for slower and more powerful closing of the jaws, rather than the rapid action of fish-eating pinnipeds. We conclude that Devinophoca claytoni was adapted to eating mollusks and crustaceans.
Ah, that
Makes
fits
sense.
with my observations of the teeth. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
ooh, like maybe even sometimes grazing on the oyster reefs and the mussels.
Yeah, sure we have those because like the oysters are from Korneuburg, which are just west of Vienna.
That's fun.
What you should do, Josh, is for this thing is have it maybe at sunset or sunrise, so that the light reflects on it in a way that makes it look golden yellow, apart from the head and the tail.
I do love that you went for a seal because I said yesterday was International Seal Day.
Was it a lie?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
That's the biggest fucking gambit.
I mean, I wouldn't check that.
Do you feel like if you didn't suggest that, I would have suggested like something similar to the hippo images from the documentary I posted yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
I have some
really
saved.
fucked up one.
So fucked
Well,
up.
I mean, that one as well. Yeah, that could also work. Oh, you went around for that, I think,
No.
because like I found another. Well, it was called the dark side of the crocodile of the crocs, but for some reason it was more about hippos being assholes. The crocs are just chill.
Just check.
But yeah, there were some great references. Of like hippos fighting. Also, some
Oh.
pretty nasty images of a lion after hippo attack.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe
That
one
one's
of the
probably not.
worst animal pathologies I have ever seen.
Oh, send me a link in private, Simon. I'm
Maybe
very
s-
interested
yeah,
in
maybe
this.
send that one.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even send it in here if it was
Spoiler.
spoiled. Like
Yeah, no, that one is.
Dinosaur Revolution, Allosaurus, but worse.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I know the one.
Yeah, Broken Jaw the Allosaurus just got bent. This one is like the end is
Pulverized.
not supposed to be there.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I finally scaled the limb material. I had to look up some terms, but this is basically what I got.
What is
based off
that?
paper?
What is that from again? Oh, I see the link to the documentary, Alan. Right.
Yes. It's in
Okay.
this documentary. There's like great images of like hippos.
Oh yeah, I've seen that
Yeah.
one before. Damn, poor
I mean,
lioness
like-
though.
Yeah. Like I can post this one, the hippos, because it's just a fun image.
In other book. Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a very similar thing to that I found actually. Let's see if I can find it.
But yeah, I feel like that could be something we could do later. Also, many markers asking what I forgot to ask. What has been added to the wheel?
True. The Sarmiento Formation.
Ooh, that's a good
shit.
one. That's a good one.
Sarmientosaurus.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
No. It only
Yeah,
has
it's Cenozoic.
has the same name. Both are, I think, named after the same person, but the Sarmiento Formation is Cenozoic. I think it's Miocene.
Yeah.
It's
I think it's
oh,
Miocene.
that one. Oh, that one's
It's-
also quite cool.
No, wait, it's Eocene, isn't it?
it's a
It's
river
Eocene.
sleigh situation. It runs from the Eocene to the Miocene.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, I remember this one. This one's a cool formation.
It's a lot.
It says Neolamia.
There is
And
there's
Gachnidamia.
so much material in here. We would need to like
Okay,
look
I was
what
gonna
part of
ask
the
though, like,
formation.
but like what time period would you do then? It's like-
Ooh, I think we would
Surely
like
if it's
look
that-
at like where the coolest stuff pops up probably.
Yeah.
I think there's some Astraposeers in here which would be really cool to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 2 different things with a ton of stuff.
There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Physornis, the terror bird in the late
Oh
Oligocene.
yeah, it also has one of my favorite monkey fossils ever. Behold.
Homunculus is there.
Homunculus.
It looks so fake. It's named Dolichocebus.
Oh, that one.
Oh
yeah.
my.
Yeah, but
what
Humunculus is also from here.
What is that thing?
Doing the
Sorry?
emoji. Hang on, I'm gonna put this in other talking text, but it is making this face.
Yeah.
Okay, the hollow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The holotype is the holotype skull of the seal is from an adult individual, so I
Nice.
can, and seemingly like, I feel like they would have said otherwise in the post crania paper. It wasn't.
Mm,
So, what are we drawing?
Nick.
Seal.
Hey, Nick.
Seal.
Devinophoca.
It got
Oh,
the seal
nice.
of approval.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. You got a fucking bananaing it.
We're bananing. Yeah. Banana slam it.
You
Fine.
could
mean-
Banana Slammer.
Oh boy.
honestly,
You
you could
do
make it
remember-
slightly more curvy.
Yeah, but then I come into contact with the picture frame.
Mm,
I assume this is a seal.
He'd
and-
slide off. He'd slide off if he started going anymore.
Mm.
I assume this is a seal and not a sea lion.
Yeah,
It's a seal.
yeah. Seal.
It's a focus outside the extant 3 families.
Yeah.
Uh,
At the very least, a phylogeny that I saw put it like almost immediately basal to the Phocinae and Monachinae split.
And that's basically what they say. It's like it's very basal outside their modern 3 groups. So
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
yeah, let me
Oh.
grab an earless seal skeleton then to at least like sort of pose it. Like the measurements I got.
According to I'm checking out the Sarmiento Formation Wikipedia page. There's 4 terror birds, all from the same member.
Yeah, I saw that.
Damn.
So like if you
It's quite a
and
few.
the funny thing is like all the crocs are also from the same member.
Wait, sorry, never mind. There's 2 terror birds. There's 4 birds in general.
Which one? Which of the terrorboats?
Andrewsornis and Physornis. Let's see.
I think not the best material of these guys. But, yeah.
Hmm,
Oh yeah, one is a Presbyonifid.
yeah, one of them is.
We also got Metsoya from there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, saw that.
Bunch of Glyptodons and Armadillos as well.
Unfortunately,
Hyena.
it looks like most of the fauna is fairly well spread throughout it.
Yeah, I think we just need to have like pick one charismatic taxon we absolutely want to have in there, and then
Yeah.
What
Mm.
question? What do you mean exactly by spread out? Just mean like everything from the formation, but from a bunch of different localities?
Um,
time
It
wise.
goes
know.
from the late Eocene to the Miocene.
Oh.
and every single member is jam packed with cool stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So like
Well,
on
actually,
that note. Oh, sorry, Nick. No, go ahead, Nick.
all right. Well, this is the most important question. If it's chock full of shit,
No, there
Bones?
isn't.
I don't care.
I knew what you were gonna ask.
Yeah, I think the taphonomy isn't good for that.
Another.
We have some
disappointment.
frogs.
There's lots of armadillos from here.
Oh,
Nick,
yeah.
You and I are just gonna have to wait for Florissant to come up.
I know. I'm pretty excited for that.
Ah.
Actually.
My question was
wanna-
gonna be
Oh, sorry. You go ahead this time.
thank you. My question was gonna be, was this something suggested by someone at the time, or was it something from the list?
It
Because if it's from
was
the list,
suggested straight by Sam Sukops after the stream.
okay, fair enough. Then that eliminates that one. Because like, if it was in the list, I feel it would have been assigned to like one of the time periods.
Yeah, we were also talking about like certain groups we didn't have like represented in formation pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
among them Notoungulates. So
And there's a lot of them here,
yeah,
including, wonderfully enough, ones whose names end with Hyrax and Hippus, and
yeah,
are neither of those things.
The little guys.
oh yeah, true. There is the cursed hadrosaur horse from here.
Oh,
There's a
God.
lot.
The what?
There's a Notoungulate that, when you look at the skull, You
Oh, I
first
remember this
think
one.
you're looking at the beak of a hadrosaur. I'm posting in chat. Eo
Oh,
morhippus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that Christ, yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Wait,
So you could draw it tonight.
Already done.
why
Yeah.
can't we have mammals doing cool shit like this anymore?
They
I know,
do.
I know,
What are you
right?
talking about?
They don't. They don't. It's true. That's what they tell me.
No, they still do.
The mammals, they're getting boring. All they do is bark and shit. That's all they do.
So,
Yeah.
well, you've
Why
been doing.
didn't?
Also, what animal Dynamo is doing this? What this noodle ungulate is doing right now? Is there
I
anything?
don't know what
actually?
this noto ungulate is doing technically. I guess grazing, browsing,
Well,
being a
my
menace.
so are these like the beak-like part? Are those like modified teeth, or is
I
that just
think-
straight-
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just the incisors.
That's just
packed
big
close
incisors. Yeah,
together.
they're just very
Okay,
closely
okay.
spaced.
Yeah.
Would,
So
oh sorry.
on the right hand side, at least this is my understanding of, on the right hand side in the lower corner, those are the incisors. Then you have a diastema, followed by a cuspid,
I can
possibly
see
modified
that. Yeah.
incisor. Then you have another diastema, and then you have the molars.
So
It's
my
just
question-
a cretosaur shaped horse, but not a horse.
Yeah, here the skull in lateral
Oh.
view.
what?
I got a front view, actually,
That's
and a
perfect.
ventral view.
Because I was
hate-
wondering.
This was
if the
my
teeth were, like,
reconstruction.
if the teeth were like fused, and they don't seem to be very. They don't seem.
No,
to be
they're
No.
not fused.
No, it's just a fossil.
And
I know,
Joshua,
guys,
that looks
guys-
amazing.
Guys, I know I can see the figures.
Okay,
Um,
so the paper says
Oh,
that,
wow.
like, all this time I just wanted to make sure of stuff. The paper says postcrania is from adult, and so is the holotype skull. So,
Hmm.
if you take adult material, you get this.
My
boy.
goodness.
What the hell am I even looking at?
A seal.
This
a very
is what you,
pin-headed seal.
like. I made sure that like,
ass motherfucker.
I made
What is
sure the
your
limbs were
problem?
correctly proportioned and everything. Like I went over multiple times, like the limb measurements
What
they
the
give in the paper.
What's this animal?
What the
Why
fuck?
Yeah,
is this
yeah.
animal?
Time to modify what
Oh,
I
I'm
was
s-
working on.
I'm so happy I suggested this fucking thing. What the fuck?
Okay,
You
we.
might have to shrink the seal, Joshua. Like in a piece.
Yeah, they
No,
bring
I think
up,
I just make the limbs longer.
Oh wait, something I also wanted to bring up. This is a little bit less exact, but Pleiophoca, like the species that they also bring up, like where the limb bones are like only a little bit smaller. In the guy that Yash is drawing than this other genus. The head is so much bigger.
Huh.
Like, let me. This is a little bit less exact. This is Pleiophoca, like the species that they're comparing it. Like, that's also in the
Fuck
table.
that.
My God.
My goodness.
I love seals.
Yeah, the humerus is only between like 20 and 35 centimeters shorter, so a little bit big difference. Like, but the femur length is pretty much the same. It is only 8 millimeters shorter than this bigger thing.
That's hilarious.
Okay, the humerus is like 1.5 times longer than the skull.
Yeah, the skull is like, I believe 119 millimeters. In the holotype, which is an adult individual, and the humerus is I mean, the humerus is 128. So yeah, humerus is larger than the skull.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I might need to increase it slightly, like the skull size, but like it does not matter at this point because I had it at like 115.
How do I even fit the limbs in there?
Like, I think you might just have to shrink the seal in the piece generally and make it a bit bulkier, like the body
No,
bulkier.
I think I just
Yeah.
made the I made the torso a little bit too long. Using these
Yeah.
proportions. So there I can cut again. But
I
like
was gonna say zoom out a smidge.
Yeah, I mean, they say that like, oh hey, the very small skull, it correlates to something with small body size, despite the long hind and fore limb bones.
Honestly, if the hind flippers are proportionally that big, they might just be a little like floppy.
I mean, I just think
Like
that
it's
the
raising
limbs
them up,
might.
but they're just bending.
I mean, uh, let me. The long limb bones are generally associated with longer skull and bigger body size. The cranial evidence of the species that this represents supports the finding that the fossil record reveals small-bodied ancestors. So, yeah, it brings up that the flippers are just elongated.
yeah, but also I'm currently looking at a 3D scan of an gray seal. This is a pup, but still. And the the femur in these guys is usually so much smaller.
Yeah, it, the the humerus is also so big, like it's very wide too. But that's just
Yeah, no, it's like, where do I fit these legs in this streamlined
Yeah.
body?
Yeah, the femur is only slightly smaller than the skull. It is only like 17
Might it be?
millimeters.
Oh wait. This looks.
You can only imagine like how big the
The fuck were these guys doing?
tibia
Here, this is a harbor seal. On Sketchfab. Look how small, how minuscule the femur is in comparison to the rest of the leg.
To be fair, that probably has some odd proportions compared to this one.
They have the astragalus and stuff in the paper, but they don't give measurements of it. So you only have like the scale bar, and the astragalus, like the whole calcaneus and astragalus thing is half, like almost half the skull length by itself.
Maybe
Yeah, that's the skeleton I used.
I mean, this guy is not closely related to the modern genre. Maybe it's a good idea to look at walruses.
Maybe.
Because they are certainly having more sturdy limbs.
Yeah, let me quickly scale the like.
Yeah, looking at a walrus skeleton, that looks more similar proportion-wise. I think walruses also do sometimes the banana stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised if only the smaller ones could, though, because
I mean, this guy's pretty small.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just figure it might be hard to find photos of extant ones doing it, because trying to strike a banana pose at that mass, good grief.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I did find some more banana pose references if you'd like them.
It's a little bit less accurate, but this is
It's
the
just like a question.
astragalus versus the skull.
I'm just wondering, like, how this might help a little bit. Like how the limbs fit into the body.
Yeah, let me see what other papers I can
How that
find.
looks from the outside, not necessarily even the.
Um, I mean, here's one image that might help. It's kind of just lumpy.
Has the postcrania of this
Yeah.
guy been mentioned in?
One of the best bananas.
Yes.
Let's see.
What have we unleashed here today?
Oh, wait
Yeah,
a
I think
minute.
it's like a little demon fucking creature.
Oh, this is intense banana pose. But he's trying to become a U.
You could
Heel
give him.
yoga.
You could give him spots like an older banana.
Yeah.
It must be to dissuade the predators not to eat it. They don't want to eat the brown spots.
One more banana pose pick, just because I absolutely have to. It's blepping.
Yeah, sure. Someone's just typed something to you in German. Question.
If you take commissions.
Ähm,
Johanni 3D.
ja. Vielleicht in Deutsch. Geht einfacher. Ja, Auftragsarbeiten mache ich durchaus. Momentan aber nicht, weil ich bin total ausgebucht. Kleinere Sachen gehen und die machen wir normalerweise dadurch, dass Leute zum Beispiel ein Buch kaufen. Momentan kannst du 3 Bücher online erstehen mit meinen Arbeiten drin. Einmal die Europasaurus Graphic Novel und Paleostream Buch 1 und 2. Nummer 3 ist in der Arbeit. Und wenn du darüber einen Social Media Post machst und mich da drin tagst, dann sehe ich das und dann hast du einen freien Wunsch hier auf dem Stream. So läuft das.
It's so funny to just like hear a bunch of German, then randomly like paleo stream.
There's that, but also like I'm surprised by how much of that I understood.
Honestly, like what's setting me is Josh's accent. To be honest,
Like the German accent.
Yeah, the dots and everything's just like, yeah, that is.
Yeah. I always realized when I used to learn German, I was learning like a weird ass Stuttgart dialect. They pronounce all the ICHs like K's. I didn't realize that wasn't normal.
Oh god!
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's not a sh as it in Saxony.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. Saxony is its own can of worms.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't speak like someone from Saxony.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, Swabia.
What?
Also,
Schwäbisch is an it was several times in a row. Swabian was voted on several times in a row as the least sexy German accent.
This actually, as someone who has learned Swabian German, I can't confirm this.
Okay, but which one is the most?
None.
Okay, I gotta refresh my memory on what this Schwabian, was der schwäbische Akzent sich anhört.
Somebody keep that.
There is no good here. There is only less bad.
I did learn Swabian German when I did learn it. I didn't know that. It's funny. The Schwaben Metropole. The Swabian Metropole. What? I didn't know Stuttgart was called that. Huh?
For some reason, I find here an article that calls Bavarian the most sexy German dialect,
No
which I
way.
absolutely disagree with. Who would? I mean, I don't have anything against Bavarian, but sexy.
I dated. I dated a Bavarian woman once. You know, she was great. The accent, the German was fine. I wouldn't call it sexy.
Oh my god! They actually here. I found the ranking.
Oh.
Bavarian. Next is Austrian.
Oh yes, let's go.
Then
No, Austrian is very. Austrian is that means nothing. We have like 10.
Yeah.
Every fucking state has its own accent.
I think it's just the moment they hear you're from Austria and they're like, oh my god, you don't speak like a German. So hot.
Like
German, Austrians do not sound like people.
Okay, Dutchman. I wouldn't be talking either.
Am I correct in reading that number 5 is Swiss German?
yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
How?
Hey, Schwäbisch is only 8.
Yeah, I don't know why. Pfälzisch? I don't. Well, Pfälzisch is okay, I think. It's the last one. Fränkisch. Plattdeutsch is middle.
I just feel like not many people voted for Pfälzisch.
How reputable a source is Die Neue Welle?
I don't know. It's usually
Wir leben die Region. Wir leben die Hits.
that's an it's a radio station, a bigger one.
Yeah, I could tell based on the slogan.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but is Bavaria's reputation similar to that of, say, Texas in the States, where it's got a very distinctive culture, distinctive dress, a little more agrarian?
They would like that.
Yeah, I was.
The contempt.
I mean, it's not wrong though.
They always try to present themselves as something more distinct and better. Actually, there is a small Bavarian political party that wants to succeed from the rest of Germany.
What? This is base. Wait. Can I join?
I mean, let's be real here. Germany is a fake concept anyways. It's like 10 kingdoms all stuck in a suit. And for some reason, the Allies didn't dissolve that shit after World War One.
I mean, they cut it in two, as a famous politician back in the day said, "I love Germany so much, I wish we had two of them."
I mean, it took you guys 2 world wars for that to happen.
I just found it to be an incredible decision to split the country in half, and then in Eastern Communist Germany, split fucking Berlin in half.
Yeah.
That was a really
that
was a really interesting play.
Yeah, I know. It's I mean, it was a lot about prestige, I guess.
Yeah, I get why. But
yeah,
at the same time,
it's still stupid.
Lol.
Yeah, so backtracking a smidge back to Bavaria being German Texas. I guess there is a subset of people who find the Texas drawl very appealing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
I'm not one of them, but some people do.
I can see some of that being reflected. It's not a one-for-one translation. It's not people in Germany thinking that Bavaria is basically Texas. This is all an analogy, but you have the distinctive personality of the culture. And that can be appealing.
Wow.
Still very funny though.
Miami accent deemed among sexiest in the country. This is not true.
It's got.
Have you
that
heard
has to
someone
be-
from Miami? Sorry, go ahead.
That has to be a Floridian source.
Oh, God.
Hold on, let's make sure.
Yeah, the
Okay.
fact that it makes the difference.
Dude, from the fucking NBC 6 South Florida. Yeah, I'm sure there's no bias.
Called it.
Hang on.
Okay, wait.
Cryo Dracon is saying Bavaria is Quebec.
What? No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
think
no, no,
that's-
no, no,
I
no,
think
no.
it's not written.
No, it's
No
not.
way.
Dude, keep your gross Canada out of here. Quebec.
Keep that filthy Canuckery away.
I can't believe my president wants to annex them into the country. How could
Also,
they
it
do
wouldn't
this?
be Quebec. It would be more like Alberta.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying to think of which state thinks they're like the most special, but actually aren't, and I'm realizing that's
New
every
York.
single one of them.
Now there's
York.
American exceptionalism, and then there is a local flavor of that.
Well,
Well,
yeah, there's
that's
American
because
exceptionalism, and
The
then
U.S. is 50 countries shoved into a trench coat.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, hold on.
I feel like
Okay.
I'm approaching the correct proportions. It looks
Yeah.
absolutely stupid. The heck.
Yeah.
Oh,
As it
wait.
should.
okay, wait. I found the sexiest American accents as voted by European hostel workers.
What?
You know what? Okay, yeah, that seems.
Okay,
what the-
you got the closest to unbiased that you're gonna get there.
Number 1 sits Deep South, 20%. Not surprising. 2, New Yorker. What the
Fascinating.
fuck is wrong with you Europeans?
No kidding.
Number 3, Bostonian? Fucking about it! Dude, dude, everyone from Massachusetts, if they don't like think you're listening to them, they'll start yelling at you and think they're like not raising their voice. Southern California next. I can see that. Texan, yeah, it is a bit different from Deep South accent. Midwestern at 10%.
Ooh, that's rough.
And then number
they
You know what?
love
I can
benazals.
forgive it. I can forgive it if it's specifically Minnesotan. Because
whoa,
There's a
getting
cuteness
there.
about that.
We're getting there. The upset at number 7, which is also last place, is Minnesotan.
Ah,
Which
there we go.
I think
Oh.
Minnesotan should be higher, but that's just me.
Real quick, into the break. So
Holy
Twitch chat recap. We
Or
have got Give Them Nell saying, "I love that despite it being more than 7 years that I spoke German last, I managed to understand 70% of what Josh said." And no, Joshua is not Bavarian.
No,
No.
no, 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 no.
No, this guy.
Northern Germany.
I have his address opened up right now. He's definitely not Bavarian.
Johanni 3D ist
So
auch saying, okay, dann weiß ich Bescheid. Wäre auch nichts Großes, eher ein kleines Gimmick. Geht um eine kleine 3D-Interior, das ich verkaufen möchte und das ich eben so Dinosaurier-themed. Da muss ich direkt an dich denken, haha, wäre ein cooles Easter Egg. Kann ich dir auf Discord vielleicht später schreiben?
Kannst du machen.
Foster saying this animal looks ridiculous. Brontifear saying, trust me, New England should be one state, not multiple.
No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. Do you know how many people fucking hate each other from all of those states?
It's a
I'm
it's a
pretty sure we
very
have
small.
Maine.
Makes it more
concentrated Europe.
funny.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
the
we have
Balkans of
Maine.
America.
Yeah.
Because they
pretty
didn't
much.
want to be part of Massachusetts anymore.
Look. Basically,
the
all of
Balkans of
America.
America.
I was about to say America is the Balkans of North America,
Yeah,
but
but like,
we are somehow bound together by a glue that we are constantly trying to like rip apart every single second of every single day.
okay, but like, if you had to pick the two states that hate each other the most, I know the meme is California and Texas. Which
Yeah.
of us? Because I have a feeling New York and New Jersey don't like each other.
That's what I thought as well.
Okay.
No one likes New Jersey.
I have a
I'm-
perfect graph. I have a perfect like measure. Actually, maybe, hold on.
Is it just whatever states are closest to one another?
I was
That's
gonna
the
say
one
I'm
they
pretty
hate.
sure that Texas, its main rival is going to be Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Oh.
they hate Oklahoma
did
the
I
most
guess that?
easily. New Mexico,
Why did I
Oklahoma,
guess
Texas,
that?
and Alaska are pretty high up on the Texas hate. South Carolina hates Nebraska, or Ohio. It might be one or the other. I can't remember. But Virginia hates West Virginia. Eh, eh.
I love that
New
the
Jersey hates
Dakotas-
everyone.
Yeah,
New Jersey
yeah.
hates everyone.
Yeah.
Look at the Dakotas.
Yeah, hates North Dakota, hates South Dakota. I love how North Carolina hates South Carolina, but South Carolina hates Ohio more.
What? I love how Florida hates itself.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That is
Also,
incredible.
Also, give them
But also
give
valid.
them Nell. Yes, that is the one I've experienced the most. It's very
Which one?
funny. Michigan's one-sided hate relationship with Ohio.
Oh yeah, I mean a fair
It's
few people
really
hate-
funny.
Well, it's not one-sided because Ohio kind of hates Michigan too.
I mean, it's mostly like because sports stuff. At least in my
Which
from what I've seen.
is always stupid, but
What are the more
Rotofia
important-
is saying Massachusetts hates Connecticut, I think, but it might just be me. I don't know. And Catbox saying Kansas has major beef with Arkansas.
I mean, it's the names, I assume.
Well, they're also right next to each other.
Wait,
I'm still like, why is it not fucking Arkansas? Like,
okay.
Well, why
where does
isn't
the
it
sword come from?
Kansas?
I have a simple way to tell you who hates each other. There are a couple of trends. Most of the Northeast United States hates Massachusetts and New Jersey. Period. Most of the Southeast generally hates Alabama and Florida. The rest, like the entirety of the Midwest and Plains, is like in a constant "fuck you, no fuck you." And then I think most of the mountain and western part of the U.S. kind of just hates California. California is probably one of the most hated states.
I mean, there's also like, if there are two states with the same name, at least one of them will hate the other.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's not even a question.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama and Florida having like,
I'm smoothing out the brush strokes, and it looks so nice.
Yeah. Honestly, you could probably do additional weirdness with the rear feet, make them. I don't know.
I
Probably.
imagine that the babies would have like a maned wolf situation where like they're more normal proportion than the parents, and
Oh,
then they
God.
just have like a really stupid looking growth spurt.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
What we would call is it non-isometric growth?
Yeah.
Yeah, allometric. Yeah.
Yeah. God, it looks like a fucking alien.
I love it. It's like if you
Oh.
get your 4-year-old cousin to draw a seal from memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a chance that this is due to like sexual dimorphism and the limbs coming from a male and the head coming from a female, but like there's like we can't know without more
You can't-
material.
Yeah, you
This
can't
is what-
quantify that.
Yeah, and as long
I
as we
mean-
don't
I
know,
mean,
we might
we-
as well.
I mean, we do have sexual dimorphism in fossil seals. Like we do have that. It's not out of the question. It's just we can't really do it with the current material, and the postcranial material was only described in 2016. So not much has been talked about since.
I'm back.
Welcome
what
back.
has been going on?
We discussed the sexiest accents in different languages,
Oh, okay.
followed very shortly by interstate rivalries in the U.S.
Yeah, what is the
enough.
sexiest British accent?
I can tell you the one that
Scotland
is.
forever!
Like a light Scottish or an Irish accent, probably, or a Welsh accent,
Sure.
or any
Maybe
accent that isn't like
English.
from fucking Croydon or some shit like that.
No,
I take
the obvious
personal
answer is
offense.
Cockney.
What I was going to say, the least, I don't know if least sexy, but least popular, definitely English accent, and probably British accent by extension. The one that gets a lot of flack is Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Oh, I think that
Yeah.
was brought up on the Tetsu tour. Yeah.
Yes. It's the stereotype of it is that it sounds quote unquote whiny. Yes, either sounds really whiny or really thick, or both. I think that is probably the most. It's probably the most mocked. That's for sure.
Hush,
Zach, I put
family
something
names.
in our talk text. Can you confirm?
What's showing the Catherine Tate show? Oh god. Okay, muting you guys. Back in a moment. Just watching this.
Okay. I also put some more Fosid hind flipper references in stream materials. They're weird.
Oh, those are nice.
Including ones
Oh,
with
yeah.
nails, in case you wanted to do that.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
would've
yeah.
been like an
True,
earlier
true.
splitting one. It would make sense to have them.
Yeah,
Well,
let's.
with that, I think I gotta leave you guys because I've got things I need to take care of around the house.
Yep,
All
yep.
right, see ya.
I might be back later.
Yep.
Later.
See ya.
This guy looks like it would be moving around like a sea lion, but it would just have it would just be flopping around with very long limbs. Such a silly creature.
Yeah, this just goes to show that I will never be attracted to someone with a British accent.
That's honestly fair.
Oh, never say never.
This is also fair.
Yeah, I'll buy you like 10 books if that ever happens, buddy.
Gosh, she's about to become very rich.
It's not gonna happen, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, Joshua casts Emma Watson.
I'm not attracted to Emma Watson. Checkmate. Half the time I find like British actors or people attractive is when they're like speaking an English accent and they talk normally and I'm like, oh, great heavens.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh, bother.
Right. Having looked at this very, very accurate fly on the wall documentary you showed, Armin, I can confirm that it is slightly exaggerated.
Slightly.
Slightly. But yes, stereotype of Southern Englanders to Northern Englanders is that they're just a bunch of benefit scrounging, good for nothing crooks. The stereotype of Southern Englanders from the perspective of Northern Englanders is pretty much what you saw there. And the Midlands don't exist. So, yeah, there you have it.
The more you know.
Yeah, she must give him whiskers.
Never.
No. You know what you should show him doing? You should show him being peeled.
No. Oh
Peeled
wait,
by
them
Yeah.
shedding the skin. I forgot about
no,
that.
it getting peeled by a bear or something. Yeah.
I mean, we can do, I wasn't thinking of that, but that's a great idea too.
I thought we were making a banana joke. That's what I was thinking.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, like banana peel. Like, yeah.
Do it so that its
Like-
flippers are splayed
like-
apart or something.
Like with a banana and you peel it.
Well,
I feel like
briefly
I'm
distract from our seal focus.
I nearly made a horrible
Uh,
joke.
Focus.
Ah, here's some pictures again for those who haven't seen of the new baby goats.
The
Ooh.
caprines.
I have a suggestion for the next animal. Actually, just thinking about it.
Oh,
Honestly, Armin, they look more like dogs.
Let's say that.
I saw a sawfly today, and I thought it'd be cool if you did one. And there's a pretty cool Miocene one. I think it's a Balalti varu.
Ooh. The bug.
Very, very well preserved.
Formation, like yesterday actually. Yeah, the Australian
Yeah,
Australian site.
I mean it's also cool. It's a Australian purgid.
Yeah. There's
Pretty
also
cool.
that longhorn beetle with the nematode coming out of it.
Yeah, that one too.
oh joy.
I
All
forgot what the-
people of. Okay.
What?
4 people accused of robbing convenience store while wielding pythons.
I see. This is another reason why we need to make sure that less people are afraid of snakes. That should not work.
It
Well-
just makes me think of that one joke.
I mean, did it work?
Apparently, yes, it worked.
My
They got
like,
away with
God.
cash.
If you try to rob me at Python Point, I am taking the python for its own good.
Okay, guys. I can tell none of you have ever worked in a gas station.
I mean, fair, but
They show a python to you, and they're saying, "Give me all your money." You don't know if they have a fucking gun. Like the
In that
might be a
python?
front.
The python has the gun.
What if there's a python? What if there's a gun in the python? Huh? What do you do then?
The python has the gun wrapped around, like the python is aiming the gun.
Plot
Yes.
twist. Plot twist.
I'd
It's
be-
the python doing the robbery, and it's
Yeah.
got a human hostage.
Look,
Like
I'd be
it's
scared
like
as hell if
Scarface
this,
from Batman.
this fucking python kidnaps me at gunpoint, makes me like carry him around and rob stores, and now I'm the one getting accused. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
A python doing a
I was wrong
ratatouille.
with the wrong traps. I was about to
Yes,
say the
there is a
wrong
gun
traps.
called a python. It's true. The Colt Python 357 Magnum, 6-inch. Do you guys think it was
If
holding
that's
that?
what I meant.
Do you guys think it was
If
holding a
that's what
Colt?
I meant.
It's a perfect gun for a snake to hold, in my opinion.
I mean, otherwise I wouldn't call it that.
Yeah, look. I mean, it's built for like a. Just give it a cowboy hat, and I think you'd be good.
Yeehaw.
Rattlesnake Jake.
Okay.